About that. Let me say good morning to my guests this morning. We have with us, of course, Mr. Randy Frank, and he's the Deputy General Manager. And we also have Amirah. Hope I get it right. Amirah. Boy, I'm the worst at pronouncing names, so forgive me.
It's a little unusual.
Yeah, Amirah. Yeah, Amirah Branch, and of course, she's with the products and services part of Nexa. So, both of you, let me say good morning to both of you, and thanks for being with us this morning. Welcome to the Mid Morning Buzz here on Classic Radio.
Good morning. Thank you so much for having us.
Good morning.
Should I say Happy Independence still? Happy New Year.
We're still in the spirit.
Happy everything. It's a happy day today.
All right, man. It's Friday. Everybody always happy on a Friday for some reason.
True.
That's right.
Because we know to work tomorrow. Well, he had the entire weekend off. All that in between, right?
And we accomplished a lot for the week.
Yes.
Of course.
Yes, so can't wait for that to happen and free up a little bit, right? Well, welcome. Let's get into our conversation this morning. We know there's always something special being offered by the folks of Nexa anytime you folks come here. But I want to kick it off. There's probably a listener of you out there probably interested in becoming a member. You understand? And they probably have that interest of saying, hey, I'm always hearing about, your Nexa credit union, and I'm thinking maybe they're shy to come into the building. And folks prefer a conversation of this nature.
Sure.
Where they sit at home, they're listening, or they're probably driving in their car, or some of the ways of listening to and viewing us right now. And they're saying, I wish I could find out about the products and services that have been offered by Nexa Credit Union. Who's going to take the mantle and kick that off for me this morning?
Okay, it looks like I'm taking the mantle. I guess that is exactly why we're here. We want to meet our members, wherever they are, wherever the road leads. We are with you, our potential members. We want to encourage you guys to come in and talk to us. So, Nexa was formerly GUT Credit Union, and we decided, after all these years, there seemed to be a bit of misconception that you needed to be a teacher to become a member of GUT. Right? We did a bit of assessment. We realized that yes, our teachers built the credit union from the ground up. We are where we are today with all this progress, and we are thankful for that, our foundation members. But then we also saw that our membership became a bit more diverse. So yes, we had teachers who started the movement, but then we had a lot of other members, like from different walks of life, who were not teachers, and surprisingly, more were not teachers than they are actually teachers in the credit union. So we said, okay, fine, we're trying to attract more members. We did the assessment, and a decision was taken that we would rebrand to Nexa Credit Union. So, this is our second year, January 23rd. It marked the second year since our rebrand to Nexa Credit Union. Still the same great credit union as GUT Credit Union, just a little bit more improvements because we're always trying to do things better for our members. So, for those of you who are not yet a member and you're interested in becoming a member, right, you will need to provide one photo ID, so that's either a driver's license, a passport, NIS card, photos ID. I'm not sure if I said that already.
Once it could be identified.
Yes, photo ID, right? Valid photo ID, so not one that is expired, right? If you are a Grenadian but you do not reside currently in Grenada, then we will need 2 photo IDs, right? You would need $300 in shares. That's 60 shares at $5 each, and you need a $10 entrance fee, because to become a member of a credit union, right, a credit union is about membership. So you have to purchase your shares because you are part owner of the credit union, and that $300 you earn dividends on it annually, right? That decision is usually made at our annual general meeting that we have annually. So we encourage all our members come out, and anyone who becomes a member, look out for that notice. Come out, share your opinions, learn more about your credit union, get more involved, right? You also need proof of address. So let's say a recent bill not older than 3 months in your name. So it can be your connection, like internet. It can be your
Glen
Nawasa, etc. Don't worry, we know some of us probably still live at home with our parents or we're renting.
Yes.
You can actually use a bill in the landlord's name and or your parents' name, and there's a special form that we complete that you get signed either probably by a justice of the peace or so forth to confirm that you have been living at the address and you still live at that address. If you are renting, you can bring your lease agreement so that we can confirm that this is an agreement between you and the landlord and this is actually where you reside. And we need proof of income, right? So that can be a recent payslip or a job letter,
All right.
you know, just to prove that.
It's as simple as that.
It's as simple as that.
Despite all that you said, it's as simple as
It really
as simple as
is
that.
simple. You can pre-register on our website, right? You can reach out to us on Facebook. You can call us. You can walk in. You can walk in to become a member, but we always recommend that you make an appointment.
Okay.
It ensures that your time is secured. When you come in, you do your applications. You get out. If you walk in,
I would say appointment is always a better way to do it in terms of all that you have mentioned that they need to carry. You just want to walk in and then you realize I need all these extra stuff and then it's a go and
Exactly.
come back again when you can have everything taken care of on the appointment time. I guess when you're calling, they will say, hey, this is what you need, and you can always accommodate at the time the appointment is ready.
yes.
Let's talk a wee bit about the accounts that's available at Nexa.
Do you want to take this one?
Sure. I just want to add, though, for our new members, sometimes some new members get a little bit antsy about how much information is required.
Yeah.
But just to let you know that all of the information required is relating to our regulatory requirements.
And it's confidential too.
And confidential, and we try to make it as seamless and easy for the members as possible. So Nexa Credit Union offers a wide range of saving products. You can speak to all of the primary saving products that you get at any financial institution, but I just want to highlight three that's probably more unique to us. We have a very good retirement savings plan.
All right.
And I want to encourage persons to come in and find out about it. It pays a very good interest rate, and the terms are very friendly. We also have an account called Smart Saver, where the parents who are members can start a saving plan for the children, which can then transition into a full membership account when they reach age 18.
All right.
And of course, we have our regular savings account that allows you to save towards loan security and just savings in general with very competitive rates.
All right.
I would like to add one more. So we have a Nexa Access
Yeah.
account, right? And it's very important. This one, usually when you come in, the good thing is you have one membership, but you have access to variety
Multiple saving plans.
of savings
yeah.
accounts, right? And the Nexa Access account is a unique account, and you can easily ask for that one when you come in. And what it does, it offers a separate account for you to save. For example, if you have funds on your transaction account, which is linked to your debit card at Nexa, we always recommend not to keep a significant amount of money on your transactional account. Your transactional account is the account that you would probably use to pay your bills when you go to the supermarket, you do something like that. If you want to shop online, you do that. Through the convenience of our app, you can easily transfer from your Nexa Access, right, and transfer onto your transactional account linked to your debit card to make purchases whenever you need to. The thing is, we do not recommend that you keep a lot of money there. We know there are some bad actors out there. There's everywhere, all around the world. They're always finding some creative ways to dip into things that's not really theirs. So the Nexa Access account is one extra layer of security if they happen to get through the primary security levels that they can't get through to getting any excess amount of your funds.
I've always had the interest of the thought of, I decided I want to become a member. So probably there's someone who's listening of you right now saying, I come into to Nexa and I decide I cannot think for myself what I want to, what kind of account that I want. Is there an option where the customer service will say, hey, I think that is best for you, depending on the option that you presented in terms of, job, type of job you have and stuff like that. And you would say, hey, I would think this is the best, in terms of account for you that will be able to manage yourself as you go through. Is there that particular option available?
Absolutely.
Yeah, of course. So there are a few accounts you can class them as required, for lack of a better word. So, for example, your regular savings account, each member is expected to have a regular savings account. And again, that is the account that we would look to when you want to do a loan as security, your savings pattern, your history, and so forth. So it's very important. And the transactional account, because each new member is given a debit card that's tied to the transactional account, and the Nexa access account. So these accounts would, let's say, pretty much be open for you automatically. And remember, as Amirah said earlier, when you become a member, you have access to these saving plans. So opening a new savings plan doesn't cost you extra money.
Okay.
It's just you open the plan and you start to save on it. So your equity shares, regular savings, Nexa access, and transactional would pretty much be there. And then, of course, based on your interaction with our rep, they may suggest to you, hey, a retirement savings plan would work for what you want to do. You may tell them you have kids. Of course, they're going to let you know about the Smart Saver account.
All right. Loan options is always something that goes through everybody's minds. How quick could someone start making the option of wanting to get a loan after they may have, become a member?
As soon as the account is open, you can apply for a loan, right? So let's say you open your account today, let's confirm, you can just 2 steps right over to our loan department. You make an appointment. You make an appointment to see one of our loan officers.
All right.
Yep. No waiting period.
Tell me the types of loan that Nexa offers to the individuals.
Well, you can get a loan for pretty much anything, right? Specific to loan types, of course, you have mortgages, land loans, vehicle loans. And then, of course, at Nexa Credit Union, we always have some special promotion for our members. And right now, we have a Home Your Way promotion. Get your mortgage your way. Speaks to our theme, with you with wherever your road leads. So what we try to do is not necessarily put one box to fit everybody, but we try to be flexible to meet the needs of all of our members.
So it's Home Your Way to what you need.
Home Your Way. That's blazing the trail right now. And we also have a cruise control vehicle loan promotion on at the moment. What else do you want to highlight?
So we have...
But maybe we could get into the conversation of, since I'm, of course, all the gentlemen kind of jumped the gun. I was waiting to kind of sprung that on your wee bit. But let's get into some of the current promotion that are out right now. You started off talking about the Home Your Way. Talk to me about this particular loan.
Okay, so the Home Your Way promotion, I think Mr. Frank added a lot about it, but just to get a little bit more into it, it is a mortgage promotion. So a mortgage, it can be for land, right? It can be for a home. It can be a house that's already constructed that you saw and you said, you know what, I love this house, it's for sale. This is the house I want. I've always wanted to own this house. This might be the time, right? It can be for a new build, so construction. You say, okay, well, this house is nice, but I think it would be better if I added an extra room. I want to add a gym to it. Then you can build that one from scratch. So you can get a loan for that, and you can actually get a loan for renovations of your current property.
Okay.
Right? If you say, I want to redo my kitchen, I want to upgrade my appliances. Smart appliances are the way to go right now. A lot of people want to get into that. You can get a loan for that as well. Our cruise control. Oh, one thing again about the Home Your Way mortgage. It's good because we are offering a 50% off on legal fees.
Right.
So that's another thing that.
I mean, that's an awesome incentive somewhere there. Like, of course, if you want to get a promotion or get a loan of that nature, and you can get that, particular 50% off of it right now. How long would that be available for? That in some of the homeowners, that 50% off.
So our promotion runs up until the end of March.
End of March. Okay.
We started last year. It's still ongoing, so now is a good time. We know that mortgages can take a little longer than your typical loans, so we encourage you to start the application right now.
Okay.
Speak to a loan officer, speak to your friends and family who probably would have went through the process before because it is one of the larger loans. We think persons tend to be a little bit intimidated, a little bit scared about it, but we're here. That's why we're doing this. We want to talk about it. Your loan officer is actually there to give you the information, answer all your questions. It's a big decision.
It is.
Take time to make sure you're making the best decision for you. Do your research through our loan officers, online, through other businesses and so forth, because there's a lot of things you need to consider. You need to consider if you're building, right? You need to consider who might be a good contractor, what might be the best kind of supplies that you need based on where you're building your property, what kind of material might be best suited for that. You might also be very eco-conscious, you might be interested in getting solar panels, something like that. Get an idea of what it's going to cost, and when we're talking about cost, have that conversation with the loan officers to know what you can pre-apply for, what you can get pre-approved for. So let's say you might be qualified for $700,000. We know based on what you're looking for, there might be some things that you might have to scale back on, or you can splurge on some other areas that's more important to you, right? You know your budget, try to keep within that frame. Speak to a lawyer. Talk about, even after, we always recommend to our members you get your own independent legal advice. Right? Yes, we're telling you this is good, this is a good product for you, everything, but you also want to look out for yourself as well. Make sure that the decision that you are making is best for you. And the terms of the loan, the repayment terms, everything is favorable to you. Think about other things that you might have to consider. What would be the terms of in that contract in case you breach that contract? What you can and cannot do on the property that you have. Really think about that. Look at where you might be planning to live. Let's say if you're Lansapine or something like that, there may be covenants in those areas, right? You can't just do any and anything. You will have to abide by that. So it's a lot to consider. We encourage you to have the conversation, do the research, ask our loan officers.
And the proper advice will always be given.
Yes.
The proper advice.
Yes. And even after we give you advice, still do your own research as well. Yes.
I mean, having a conversation at that level where the advice is given at that to the point where, as you mentioned, I don't think there's anything better than someone with mind going through an institution of yours, getting those advice.
I don't think they should. Definitely.
That's what we're here for.
Exactly. I mean, getting that advice, sometimes you go to an institution and they just tell you, yeah, we give you the loan, and they'll tell you anything else. And you need now to fence for yourself. But if you could be sit down and feel comfortable that individuals within the institution is talking to you and giving you the advice that will work out best in your favor and themselves also.
Yes. Because see, as a non-profit,
yes,
credit unions operate under a very different philosophy than other financial institutions. So we're not just in it to maximize profits, but we're here to serve our members. And remember, each customer is a member of the credit union.
I was just going to say that. I mean, you also a member of that institution.
That's
also.
Right. So we really try to look out for members. And I just want to add, in terms of the promotion, to encourage persons to take advantage of the promotional period, because something like 50% off on your legal fees is significant.
We'll go a long way.
That is a long way to adding appliances and so on to your house. And of course, whenever we have a promotion, promotion, the rates, we tailor the rates as promotional rates.
Yeah.
So you get some savings there as well.
All right.
And we also want to say that even though the promotion goes up to end of March, it doesn't mean your mortgage have to be concluded in that period. Once you come in and you start the process.
That frame of
Yes.
time,
Correct.
so even though the process may not be completed till April, but you still within that frame.
Yes, you would get all the benefits of the promotion. That's right.
Now, there's also the other one called the cruise control loan.
Uh-huh.
Is that a tickle in my mind when you say cruise control? You're thinking about driving and you're cruising. And tell us about that particular loan.
Okay, so the cruise control, we talk about home right now, and then after we build a beautiful home, we want to park a nice vehicle in our garage or outside, for the convenience, right? So the cruise control is for vehicle loans, where this promotion is tailored specifically for new vehicles and vehicles 5 years and younger, right? And for that promotion, we are offering special rates for those vehicles. You might be thinking, okay, maybe I can't get a vehicle that is 5 years and younger right now. I might be interested in something else. Then that would qualify just under a regular vehicle loan, right? I think I myself I'm looking for a new vehicle. It could be that you want to upgrade.
Yes.
It can be that you it's your first vehicle. But come on in, talk to us, just find the option that the type of vehicle that you might be interested in purchasing. Let us know what it is, what it costs, and sometimes you could even start this conversation before you even come in, because you can visit our website, nexacreditunion.com, and we have our various loan types. So we have vehicle, we have a loan calculator on there that kind of gives you an idea of roughly what your repayment terms might be based on the amount of money that you need. We have a list of all your requirements that you will need for the different types of loans. So you can start putting those things together before you even meet with the loan officer. And you can pre-apply for the loan. Just send us point of it's a form that you complete on the website. Gives you your name, contact number, employment history, that sort of stuff. And it will be automatically sent to our loans department, and you will be assigned to one of our efficient loan officers.
Great.
And as the name of the promotion suggests, cruise control.
Yes.
When you're driving in cruise control, it's meant to ease up your driving stress.
All right.
So the idea is that the process would be easy on you. The rates are very competitive,
Which you have control over.
yes.
I like it. I mean, you're going through the process and you have control over it in terms of what you want.
Yes, we're very flexible to meet you where you are with the promotion. Yeah.
Promotion continues. Now there's a tap, swipe, and win promotion. Talk to me about that. How is that about? That particular promotion. What is that
Our
about?
tap, swipe, and win promotion is celebration. Okay, that promotion began on the 23rd of January when we celebrated our second anniversary of rebrand to Nexa Credit Union, and it's just our way of giving back to our members. It's a very fun, simple, and easy promotion for our members to enter, right? You tap, you swipe, you win with your debit card, right? So if you use your debit card in the ATM, you automatically get entered.
Okay.
You get an entry. If you purchase online with your debit card, you automatically get an entry. If you don't have a debit card and you apply for a debit card and activate your debit card, you automatically get entered. That's
Is
another
there a
entry.
sign-up process for that to do it, or is it just the mere use of your credit
It's
card? Your card
bare
gets
use.
you.
It's not only your card as well, right? There's 3 other things that you can do. So it's also linked to our Nexa CU mobile app, right? So if you download our mobile app and sign up for this, that automatically gives you another entry. If you pay your bill online using the app, another entry. If you top up with the app online, another entry. The good thing is the more you use your card, the more you use your app, the more entries you receive. It's automatic, and then we're going to have 3 draws, right?
Okay.
We're going to have our first draw in February. We'll have another
Will be
one.
in February.
Yes. Yes.
You sound like in February was coming.
First draw, right, this month. Then we have March, and then we have April. And our members can win a smartphone.
Okay.
And then you can also win credit. And we will have 3 draws for 3 months. So we encourage you, use your debit card, use our Nexa CU mobile app. The more you use it, simple things. It's very convenient. It makes your life so much easier. You get to the ATM, you get your cash, you purchase online, and you pay your bills online, you top up online, whatever you need to do. You don't need to carry cash.
You know, my next question was along that particular direction. Technology, Nexa Credit Union. You know, it's the way of the world today in everything that you do. How is technology with Nexa Credit Union in terms of everything you do? From you mentioned, you know, you could go online and of course sign up and do whatever you need to do, obtain a loan and so forth. How is the level of technology with Nexa? Is it on par?
Yes, it's on par at the moment with what you can have in the market here in Grenada.
Okay.
So I just want to highlight in terms of our debit card and the CU mobile app. It's not just offering the technological solution to members, but we've invested in the security as well, because that is a critical issue now in the Caribbean. So, for example, with our debit card, which is international, meaning you can use it anywhere in the world. We have 3D Secure for online purchases, 2-factor authentication.
Great.
And also in using the Nexa CU mobile app, there's also 2-factor authentication security on there as well. You can go on our website and pre-apply for loans, pre-apply for membership, and we get that automatically, and we contact you, book you in. So we incorporate the technology so that we can serve our members with ease and give them the convenience and the security that they need.
Okay, so Mr. Frank mentioned 3D Secure technology, right? It's another layer of security when using your debit card for shopping online and so forth. Now, to enjoy the benefits and that added security of 3D Secure, you must ensure that your information on file at Nexa Credit Union is up to date. Because what it does is uses your email address that we have on file for you and either or your mobile number that we have on file for you to send you your one-time passcode, right? So if you are using an outdated email address, you won't be able to receive that code. We know sometimes
we get a new number. It's as simple as that.
Very quickly, right? So if at any point in time that you lose your number and you've changed your number, you come in and you update that information on file. We also have an update form on our website that you can complete and email to us, and then we make sure your information is up to date so that nobody or any bad actors can get access to your account.
How is it important for members to always keep their accounts updated, especially in terms of your personal information? How important is that?
Very important, not just for your own security, but also in terms of the regulatory requirements for AML compliance. We should have updated information for all our members. And as Amirah mentioned, it's critical for the security features of the products that we're offering. So the 3D Secure, what it does is it sends you a 2-factor authentication whenever you're making a purchase online. And because one of the areas with a lot of vulnerabilities are online purchases. Sometimes you go to a legitimate website, then that website may be hacked, your information can be compromised. So with the 2-factor authentication, you are authorizing each online purchase.
Have some kind of control personally.
And in the event also, because like I said, everyone out there, the bad actors are getting very creative and finding ways. They'll just run random numbers and hope they hit your number, your debit card number. And sometimes that happens, right? And if your information is not up to date, right, how are we going to reach you to say, hey, we just realized that, there was a transaction on your account. It seems suspicious. Can you verify whether this was actually you or not? If we can't reach you, what are we supposed to
Whether
do?
via email or phone call.
Exactly. So, that's definitely one of the other things. Moreover, our mobile app. If you download our mobile app, you can see if a transaction you did not authorize on your account goes through, and then you can easily report it to us.
All right.
Yeah. So definitely update your information, everyone. Update it.
Because you deserve the convenience of what we offer, and we take the security aspects of it very seriously, because we take our fiduciary responsibility as stewards of your monies very seriously. That's why the security features, we invest in it so that you can be safe and feel comfortable using your card.
Oh, and it's the way of the world today. Who wants to walk around with a ton of cash in their pocket?
Nobody.
Once again, I want to thank you both for being on the program this morning. Fruitful information. I certainly do. I know there are listeners and viewers out there who are not members of Nexa will be becoming Nexa. You'll probably be getting those calls in the next couple of hours.
Great.
But before the end of the day, next week, you never know. There'll be tons of folks saying because everyone is listening and viewing this morning. Anything that we may have missed that you want to highlight before we take a wrap this morning?
We
have covered all the ground.
We pretty much covered it. I would just encourage everyone to visit our website, right? nexacreditunion.com. Apart from information on our products and services, we also do blogs and educational pieces that covers, because right now we actually do have 2 blogs that we did covering mortgages, since that's one of our biggest promotions right about now, just to demystify it, things that you should be looking for, things that you should understand, definitions of some common terms that may be used. So we encourage you to visit our website, look at our products and services, pre-register for membership or a loan if you're interested, and even if you're not interested in any of this right now, check out the material. You just might learn something. And follow us on Facebook and Instagram. We actually we do have our monthly trivias on social media, so you can win something nice, or again, stay informed of what's happening at your credit union and learn something.
And I'll also just close by saying to our viewers and listeners that Nexa Credit Union, we've celebrated 2 years, but we're actually building on 40 years of financial services in Grenada. So we know what we're doing. We have a lot of experience. We are the 2nd largest credit union on the island. We're consistently looking out for members, so we want to encourage you to become a member of Nexa Credit Union, because we're with you wherever your road leads.
All right. So once again, I want to thank you both for being here this morning, sharing information, and best wishes for the rest of the day.
Thank you so much for having us.
You're certainly welcome. Thanks once again. Hey folks, that's what we're going to take a wrap for this edition of the Mid Morning Buzz here. I want to thank the folks of Nexa sharing it, of course, this segment with us this morning. Until then, have a good one, folks. That's why we say goodbye. Have a great weekend, everyone.